Hey y'all, it's me. It's your girl. You already know. But y'all, let's get to our reaction. These two beautiful boys, two handsome boys. Mother flipped, her mind flipped, and she shot both of them in the head. And she ran to the neighbor house and fell out in the yard. But CPS didn't do their job to help these little boys.
Son's deaths. Close family friends are talking about the loss. WHS 1119's Connor Steffen shares more about the victims and the message coming from those who knew them tonight. As a memorial grows out front this empty Shepherdsville home, the community's grief grows with it over the shooting death of two young boys. I love that. Here's another pinata one. And in Shively, in Louisville. This is my favorite. A family scrolls through memories, sharing their faces and names with us. 9-year-old Jaden on the left, his 6-year-old brother Maurice on the right. They were very smart, sweet, loving kids. Thinking of the boys, Talia Crutcher says were her own kids' best friends. I'm a crybaby, I'm sorry. She tries to hold back tears. My son told me not to. I can't. It's hard. It's so hard. Crutcher says the two families met several years ago. She had kids and I had kids, and we instantly, our kids instantly fell in love with each other. They just played so good together. They were funny. They are nice. Talia's son Jordan says his favorite memories with the boys are when they play football together. He remembers the moment he heard what happened in the bloodshed.
Hey, one of your sisters passed away.
Appearing virtually before a Bullitt County judge Thursday, the boy's mother, 32-year-old Tiffany Lucas, pleaded not guilty to the murder charges she now faces. The judge not taking any chances with the bond. I don't think I can process it. I just can't. It's shocking, right? It's unbelievable. She wonders if there were potential warning signs she missed. Crutcher, like others we've spoken with the past 2 days, say from the outside, Lucas appeared to be a dedicated, loving mother. And I feel so bad for the boys because they still loved her. And they still adored her and looked up to her. Just to think that.
And call it an accident. And then the other one gets shot too. So she lies. She obviously has drug addictions. As far as why she had custody, we just don't know what it was like on the other side, on the father's side, if he gave up custody or if there were issues over there. So at this point, it's probably premature. Although, look, it's not be the first time in a state that Child Protective Services screw up.
But see, men's good about tricking women to get on drugs. And no, our systems are made different. You know what I mean? And then they want the woman to do the drugs with them, and things just ain't for them. And then when they get hooked on them, then they ready to go. Honey, don't do that. Don't try me like that. I don't. I don't had son try to try me like that. Don't do that. That when I was young. These folks ain't hitting on that no more. Wanna see a lady do bad. Mm-hmm.
A mom in Kentucky is behind bars, charged with murdering her two young sons. We're talking with Colonel Alex Payne, Chief Deputy at the Sheriff's Office, about the investigation so far. Welcome to Cyber.
We just played a card game. That was it. Simple as that. And then we had the best time ever.
And then, just a few days later, Darrell Howard got the news his little brothers were dead. A neighbor found the boys shot in a bed inside their home on Bentwood Drive in Shepherdsville Wednesday morning. Police took the boys' mother, Tiffany Lucas, into custody at the scene, later charging her with murder.
We wanted them. We would have took them open arms. We loved them so much.
Howard claims over the years multiple family members had called CPS with concerns. He and 9-year-old Jaden shared the same father who died in 2019. Howard says that's when he became more involved in his brother's life and the life of Jaden's little brother, 6-year-old Maurice, known as Peanut. And while the past few weeks were good ones, filled with trick-or-treating events, visits with their grandmother, and backyard water balloon fights, there are regrets.
Because I should have did more. I should have, if it came to me coming to snatch the woods out the house, I should have did that. And I would hold that on my back for the rest of my life. For both of them boys.
On Thursday, Lucas faced a judge who set her bond at $2 million. Family says it's not nearly high enough. When asked what he would say to Lucas, Howard had this to say.
You scarred everybody with this one. You scarred everybody with this one.
He says now his only comfort is knowing the little boys who wanted to play football like their big brother are not alone.
I just know Jaden and Peanut, I know they together. And I know our father probably waiting on them. Waiting on both of them.
Sad, man.
Deserved it. They were so happy. Michelle Rice called the news of the boys' murders unimaginable. Her stepson, 6-year-old Maurice, and his brother, 9-year-old Jaden, were shot inside their home on Bentwood Drive in Shepherdsville last week. Their mother, Tiffany Lucas, is charged with their murders. In court Tuesday morning, Bullitt County Detective Richard Bill revealed new details about the moments after the young boys were found, saying a neighbor was rendering aid when officers arrived.
Sergeant McAllister also asked the subject if the mom shot the children. The subject pointed to a gun that was laying on the bed and replied, quote, yes.
Bill says surveillance video shows Lucas leaving her home after 4 gunshots were heard. According to Bill, when Lucas was asked if she meant to hurt her children, she said the shooting was an accident and made statements about being manipulated through Facebook and Wi-Fi to do what she did. Nobody can manipulate you to do such
Sure can't.
Nobody can manipulate you to do that.
Sure can't.
The family has reached out to Child Protective Services on several occasions, and they believe drug abuse also played a role. Now the family is left trying to cope with the devastating loss. And we love them so much. So many other people really love them and could have been there to help them. But she wouldn't allow that. She was too selfish. And after